cool. Oh, gotta get the list updated. Alright, boys, we are here with the Bowman Draft Half Case of Asian Edition 2020. Run this here. We have the team list on the left, the overhead cameras in the upper right-hand corner. Just bringing up this thing, and we'll get rolling here. I was going to say, if nobody has seen the Asia Edition boxes, they're kind of unique. In the sense of they kind of look like blaster boxes, but they're actually pretty much just a mini hobby box. The best way I can explain them is they're essentially, they have one autograph. They're going to have 4 packs in there, which are going to give us 12 mojos, as well as some color, hopefully. But they are very tiny. I mean, they look like a blaster size, but they're like heavy and thick. They're not like, you know how blasters have some space? Like this thing's like a brick. It's like a butter stick in there. We have Cal Ripken, Charm City, Ben Baller from Project 2020. He's our good luck charm here. Give him a nice rub on all 6 of the boxes. We do have 6 of them, as you can see on there. 4 on the bottom, 2 at the top. Same thing. They just kind of have a vertical design as well as a sideways design. We'll start with this box. We'll move these other ones over here. I was going to say the Mojo parallels do sell pretty decent, as there's not too many on the market because it is an Asia product for like eBay or whatever. There is 4 packs, and it's 4 hobby packs. 4 the 32 cards per pack in here. It's just like a third of what a hobby box is. As you can see, it's the same exact packs they had in there. It's just say Asia Edition. They're the same amount of thickness for anybody that is unfamiliar with the Asia Edition. Let's get rolling into it. Good luck to everybody in the break. We have Justin Lane, Boyle, Logan Allen, Will Klein, Soler, Dyer, Pousson, Zamora, Johan, Casey, Blumgren, Parker, Haskin, Murphy, Casey Martin, Mauricio, Holsizer, Foscue, Casas, Max Meyer, Canario, Hintz, and Taglia. We have Landon Snack, not Snack, on the first. We have Luis Gill, Nick Sweeney on the Mojo, Cole Henry on the Mojo, and Milan Tolentino on the Mojo. We have Riley Green, Chriswell, Alex Santos, and the Glimpse of Greatness, Adley Rutschman. All chrome first, and the Mojos obviously will be top loaded. Any of the big boys, I will top load right away on camera like I always do. Just so you guys know, for anybody that's new that hasn't been in any Bowman breaks yet. I don't think there's any. Maybe Austin is new and Kevin in Bowman breaks, but Bowman, I sleeve all the first paper and I top load all the chrome. We have Ian Seymour, Jackson, Burleson, Blade, Daniels, Davis, Carell, Fulton, Keith, Wynn, Fad, Edwards, Lacey, Shortridge, Beater, Hernandez, Barnhart, Jimenez, Luciano, Roby, Librador, Tor, Cotton, and Adams. We have Polkovich, Ronnie Mauricio, C.J. Abrams on the Mojo, George Kirby, and Caden Polkovich, Tanner Burns, Nick Garcia, and Grayson Rodriguez, with the franchise futures Reed Detmers and Calabrese. Third pack here. Looks like we're going to get some color. I don't know if that's the autograph or a parallel. Oh, we're getting double color. We have Bryce Ronan, Hunter Green, Powell, Adley Rutschman, Brown, Rollison, Cruz, Beatty, Coffey, Alec Thomas, Halpin, Cantello, Hose, Young, Infante, Isbell, Phillips, Deloche, Seminaris, Glowinky, Lodolo, Austin Wells, Blakely. We got Nico Holsizer, Kyle Nicholas, Casey Schmidt, Anthony Volpe, Jay Groom, AJ Vukovic. We have Tristan Lutz. We have ourselves a blue 92 out of 150. Nick Gonzalez on the true blue going to the Pirates. Nice hit for the Pirates. And the Pirates belong to John Cullison. John Cullison's having himself a weekend here. And the autograph is going to be a true purple. 245 out of 250. Cole Henry. Top 10 guy in the Nationals organization. The number 2 pitcher. Going to the Nats. The Nationals are Mike Davis. And then I know Volpe's not a first, but I have no clue what his mojo's going for. But he is the Yankees' future shortstop. I mean, they pretty much announced that and said that's why they're not chasing shortstops, and they signed, what's his name? That veteran deal. When people can't afford someone's first, they start going after their prospect cards. You got Ed Howard, Larnach, Hassel, Ramos, Nicholas, Goss, Caraway, Hoffman, Sassoni, Duran, Garrett Mitchell, Drew Romo, Bedell, Bobby Miller, Dobovich, Crochet, Hendrick, Peraza, PCA, Stott, Miller, Jackson Rutledge. We have Carson Ragsdale, 472 out of 499 on the sky blue. Going to the Phillies, and John Williams. Got a Tyler Freeman for the Guardians on the 128 out of 250 purple. Definitely off center though, unfortunately. Going to the Guardians and Eric Greco. Jack Blumgren. Anthony Volpe. Encarnacion. Wogu. Mike Ciani. Carter Baumler. Hernandez. Rhea, and Glimpse of Greatness, C.J. Abrams. First box, I'd say pretty decent. They got the Gonzo as well as the Cole Henry autograph. Two good prospects there. Not a guy that kind of is like a washout. Pretty solid start, I'd say. The Mojos haven't been anything crazy yet, but that's okay. Got Seymour, Jackson, Burleson, Blade, Daniels, Davis, Carroll, Fulton, Keith, Wynn, Fat, Rutherford, Franklin V, Swaggerty, Knack, Gill, Romo, Jimenez, Luciano, Roby, Libertor, Cotton, Adams. We got Tristan Casas, Max Meyer, Ian Seymour, Ben Hernandez, J.J. Goss, Roby, Libertor, Shane Drohan, and Emerson Hancock on the Glimpse of Greatness. The Marlins' second overall pick here on the Max Meyer. Sorry, you say Marcelo Mayer enough, you end up getting Mayer and Meyer confused, so that's why I paused. Oh, well, Might as well pull him out. I didn't realize he was going to be back there. I grabbed him with the paper. We got Heston Kjerstad going to the Orioles. Nice hit. Second overall pick. Going to Natalie. Hopefully he bounces back from his heart condition. I thought the green was going to be the autograph, so that's why I pulled it from where the green was. Pulled the autograph out with the paper. But another nice hit. I was going to say Ed Howard, Larnach, Hassel, Ramos, Nicholas, Goss, Caraway, Hoffman, Sassoni, Duran, Mitchell, McCabley, Ashby, Norris, Dominguez, Ryan, Hendrick, Peraza, PCA, Stott, Miller, Rutledge. We got Christian Chamberlain, $294 out. Oh, $499 on the paper going to the Royals. The Royals belong to Josh Webb. David Calabrese, Nolan Gorman, McCambly, Jeremiah Jackson Sangisi, Ramos, Kyle Nicholas, and we have an Evan Carter. 19 out of 99 going to the Rangers. Honestly, 100% not sure where Evan Carter stacks up in their organization. Rangers and Patrick Seidel. Got Warren, Witt Jr. I mean, the second hit wasn't Webb. That was the two autos aren't Webb or Cullison. We got Hafer, Hankins, Hines, Gilbert, Ciani, Encarnacion, Calabrese, Gorman, Prater, Dingler, Little, Spencer Torkelson, Jeter Downs, Kate Cavalli, Amaya, Jarvis, Balasovic, Nick Gonzalez, O'Neill Cruz, Lofton, Tolentino, Travis Swaggerty, Landon Knack, Joe Ryan, who's throwing phenomenal for the Twins, Zach Daniels, and Liam Norris. J.J. Goss, Ian Seymour, Quinn Cotton, and Glimpse of Greatness, Adley Rutschman. Isaiah Green, Riley Green, Griswell, Rhea, Burns, Kraus, Vaughn, Workman, McConnell, Jones, Horn, McMahon, Vukovic, Lutz, Baumler, Hernandez, Sangisi, Sweeney, Volpe, Polkovich, Abrams, Wogu, Bishop. We got Polkovich on the refractor, C.J. Abrams, J.J. Blade, Aaron Ashby, Alec Burleson, Jordan Adams, Jack Blumgren, Evan Carter, and franchise futures Lacey and Lofton. Oh, fair enough. Nah, the two hits were for Mike Davis and Natalie. The two autographs, I should say. There's been other hits. Got Bowman, Hunter Green, Powell, Adley Rutschman, Brown, Rollison, Cruz, Beatty. Got Coffey, Thomas, Halpin, Bedell, Bobby Miller, Dabovich, Crochet, Edwards, Lacey, Seminaris, Glowinky, Lodolo, Austin Wells, Blakely, and Foscue. Got Javier Warren, Bobby Witt Jr. on the refractor. Josh. Canario. Brett Beatty. A Mojo Max Meyer. A little bit OC. A little bit heavy on the... A little bit thick on the left over there. Nonetheless, going to the Marlins. And Josh Webb. Jay Groom. Casey Schmidt. Christian Robinson. And Glimpse of Greatness, Marco Luciano. Isaiah Green, Riley Green, Criswell, Rhea, Burns, Krause, Vaughn, Workman, McConnell, Jones, Horn, McMahon, Vukovic, Lutz, Baumler, Hernandez, Giese, Volpe, Polkovich, Abrams, Wogu, Bishop, and Austin Hendrick. Got Ryan Jansen, Nick York, Freddie Zamora, Julio Jones, Robert Pousson, George Kirby, Mike Ciani, and Quinn Priester with Glimpse of Greatness, Asa Lacy behind him. Nice J-Rod. Freddie Zamora is one of the top 10 guys for the Brewers. I mean, the Brewers farm system is crazy deep. And obviously Nick York was the first round pick for the Red Sox in this on the refractor, going to the Red Sox. And Mike Zaror. See the Mariners and Michael with the nice prospect J-Rod isn't rookie J-Rod, but J-Rod's J-Rod. If he ends up being a 40-40 guy, I think any early card of him that you have is going to be nasty. Ed Howard, Larnach, Hassel, Ramos, Nicholas, Goss, Caraway, Hoffman, Sassoni, Duran, Garrett Mitchell, McCambley, Ashby, Norris, Dominguez, Joe Ryan, Peraza, PCA, Stott, Miller, Rutledge, Jimenez, Tink Hentz, 490 out of 499 on the sky blue paper, going to the Cardinals, and Brian Pacheco. The only thing I'll say about Bowman Draft 2020 is the paper, especially the sky blue, was always off center, which is just unfortunate. We got Hunter Green, Holden Powell, Trent Palmer, Petey Halpin, Michael Toglia, Corey Lee, Jordan Westberg, and Ben Hernandez. 65 out of 250 with the franchise futures for the Cubs behind that, Ed Howard and Caraway. We got Ben Hernandez for the Royals on the purple. 85 out of 250. Going to Josh Webb. Westberg going to the Orioles and Natalie. Ian Seymour, Jeremiah Jackson, Alec Burleson, Blade, Zach Daniels, Brennan Davis, Corbin Carroll, Fulton, Keith, Wynn, Fat, Rutherford, Franklin V, Swaggerty, Knack, Luis Gill, Romo, Luciano, Roby, Libertor, Cotton, Adams, and Deloche. We got Shane Bays, Carson Tucker, Alec Thomas, Tink Hentz, Addison Coffey, Daniel Espino, DL Hall, Heston Kierstead, and 20 and 20, Zach Bean. See if Carson Tucker bounces back. A lot of hype around him because he was Cole Tucker's little brother and he's supposed to be a lot better for the Guardians, but hasn't really panned out in the minors the way that they thought he would. $10. How you guys liking the Asian edition? I hope it answered anybody's questions by seeing it opened. So there's a few people that had questions. We got Warren, Bobby Witt Jr., Haver, Hankins, Hines, Gilbert, Ciani, Encarnacion, Calabrese, Gorman, Prater, Hernandez, Segisi, McCambly, Ashby, Norris, Dominguez, Bryce Jarvis, Balasovic, Gonzalez, Cruz, Lofton, Tolentino. We got a Zach Veen on the refractor going to the Rockies. Right, I didn't mean to put that in. It's fine. We have Ian Seymour, Levy Prater, Oswald Peraza, Nolan Gorman, McCambly, Hans Kraus. We have a 14 out of 99. Garrett Crochet going to Robbie Coleman in the White Sox. I sit there as well. Have Spencer Torkelson and Dylan Dingler for the Tigers. I mean, what more do you want for top prospects? You're the number 2 pick. Cole Henry's isn't he a top 100 guy? If not, he's in the top 5 for the Nationals. I don't know where Ben Hernandez is at, but Crochet's a major league pitcher already. Got Isaiah Green. Then you got Gonzo, who's a top 100. Mayer's a top 100 on a Mojo. Green, we've had a few refractors. Griswell, Rhea, Burns, Kraus, Vaughn, Workman, McConnell, Jones, Horn, Ryan, Rutherford, Franklin V, Swaggerty, Knack. Have Gill, Sweeney, Volpe, Polkovich, Abrams, Wogu, Hunter Bishop, Jeremiah Jackson, Casey, Austin Hendrick, Calabrese, Hunter Bishop, Austin Wells, Warren, Bobby Witt, and 2020 Justin Foscue. Austin Wells, Austin Hendrick. Casey's actually, God, it's high up in the Padres organization on the refractor. Got Cabrera, Cantrell, Santos, Langeliers, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Espino, Henry, Groom, Schmidt, Kirby, Cavalli, Amaya, McMahon, Vukovic, Lutz, Baumler, Williams, Aker, Ladzinski, Ragsdale, Bitsko, Kowar. We got Wogu, Owen Miller, Bryson Stott, Andrew Vaughn. We got Pete Crow Armstrong on the Mojo going to the Mets. Mets belong to John Cullison. A top prospect in the Cubs organization. Trevor Haver, Hankins, Segisi, and Andrew Vaughn. Got Soderstrom, Case Williams, Detmers, Hall, Kierstad, Lynch, Walker, Bays, Tucker, Chamberlain, Westberg, York, Perdermo, Dingler, Little, Downs, Torkelson, Weatherly, Robinson, Freeman, Quinn Priester, Corey Lee, and Vientos, Zach Britton. For the Blue Jays, C.J. Abrams, McConnell, Jackson Miller, Gage Workman, Liam Norris, Warner Blakely, Justin Foscue, and Carson Tucker on the Speckle. Speckle doesn't look to be numbered. Foscue going to the Rangers. And Patrick. Criswell, Rhea, Burns, Krause, Ed Howard, Larnach, Carroll, Fulton, Keith, Wynn, Fat, Baumler, Hernandez, Sanguisi, McCambly, Ashby, Norris, C.J. Abrams, Wangu, Bishop, Hendrick, Peraza, PCA. We got Luke Little, Daxton Fulton, Emerson Hancock, Jackson Kowar, Jordan Groshans, Nick Bitsko, Ciani, Encarnacion, and Detmers and Calabrese. Emerson Hancock to the Mariners, Dax Fulton to the Marlins. Robert Hassel, Ramos, Nicholas, Goss, Seymour, Jackson, Cruz, Beatty, Coffey, Thomas, Halpin, Dominguez, Ryan, Rutherford, Franklin V, Swaggerty, Knack, Stott, Miller, Rutledge, Jimenez, Luciano, and Roby. We got Ryan Rollison, Justin Lang, Nick Bitsko, Patrick Bailey, Carson Ragsdale, Shea Langeliers, Nick Garcia, J.R. Encarnacion, and we have a Xavier Warren for the Brewers. Has some print lines on it, though. One to John Cullison. Encarnacion going to the Marlins out of the 72 out of 150. And Patrick Bailey for the Giants on the Mojo. One of their top prospects going to Rob Romine. Burleson, Blade, Daniels, Davis, Bonin, Green, Pousson, Zamora, Drohan, Casey, Blumgren, Gill, Romo, Bedell, Miller, Dobovich, Crochet, Libertor, Cotton, Adams, Deloche, Zeminaris, Glowinky, Daniel Espino, Cole Henry, Shane McClanahan, Ledzinski, Jared Schuster, Nolan Gorman, Prater, Aker, and Adley Rutschman on the glimpses of greatness. Powell, Rutschman, Brown, Rollison, Lang, Boyle, Carter, Britton, Van Eyck, Strider, Schuster, Edwards, Lacey, Shortridge, Beater, Hernandez, Barnhart, Lodolo, Wells, Blakely, Foscue, Casas, Meyer, Logan Gilbert, got Reese Hines on the photo variation for the Reds. Pretty sure it's photo variation. And Nick Watson. We'll double check when we're going through it if we see another Hines to see that is the photo variation. We have Dane Aker, Spencer Strider, Williams, Ledzinski, Schmidt, George Kirby, and Dax Fulton. Meyer on the franchise futures. Get the Spencer Strider here on the Mojo going to Hunter. And let's get into the last box. Good luck to everybody. Ryan Rollison, Lang, Boyle, Allen, Klein, Carroll, Fulton, Keith, Wynn, Fad, Young, Infante, Isbell, Phillips, Parker, Haskin, Wells, Blakely, Foscue, Casas, Meyer, Canario, Joe Ryan, Blake Rutherford, Williams, Jared Schuster, Vientos, D.L. Hall, Jaron Durant, Garrett Mitchell, 20 and 20 Nick Bitsko, and I had a paperback there. That's Tyler Brown. I'm surprised they sent him back down. Maybe just to get some reps around the All-Star break. Tanner Burns, Kraus, Howard, Larnock, Hassel, Ramos, Ciani, Encarnacion, Calabrese, Gorman, Prater, Franklin V, Swaggerty, Knack, Luis Gill, Romo, Bedell, Wogu, Bishop, Hendrick, Peraza, PCA, Stott, Hunter Bishop, Austin Hendrick, Jordan Walker, Bitsko, Emerson Hancock. Oh, that wasn't a photo variation because it was Reese Hines again. So Heston Kierstead, Daniel Lynch, and Zach Deloche. 218 out of 250 on the purple for the Mariners. A nice Jordan Walker here for Pacheco. I mean, I would hope that the Nationals can trade him for something, but Kyle Nicholas, J.J. Gosh, Seymour, Jackson, Burleson, Blade, Vaughn, Workman, McConnell, Jones, Horn, Miller, Dobovich, Crochet, Edwards, Lacey, Shortridge, Miller, Rutledge, Jimenez, Luciano, Roby, Libertor. We have Ryan Jansen, Nick York, Ragsdale, Jordan Groshans, Ledzinski, Corbin Carroll, Spencer Torkelson, speaking of Torkelson, Witt Jr., and Glimpse of Greatness, Asa Lacy. Going to the Tigers and Kevin Britton. Another Nick York refractor. Should be the last auto in here. Got Daniels, Davis, Bowman, Green, Powell, Rutschman, Caraway, Hoffman, Sassoni, Duran, Mitchell, Dieter, Hernandez, Barnhart, Cantillo, Hose, Cotton, Adams, Deloche, Seminaris, Glowinky, Lodolo, Hans Kraus. It's going to be a 39 out of 99 for the Rangers on the paper. Got Alec Burleson, J.J. Blade, Patrick Bailey on the Mojo, Acre, Shane McClanahan, Trevor Haver, Reed Detmers. And I have Franchise Futures Ed Howard and Caraway and Shane Drohan. 37 out of 150 on the blue. Going to the Red Sox and Mike Zaror. It's going to wrap up the break. Let's go over the hits. I'm going to sleeve up Bailey and Detmers first and top load them. Put them in interest post here shortly. We'll do a, well, first off, the Leaf Trinity is up still, so we should fill that. But going to put interest post for Bowman Draft 2019 half case, same thing, half case of Asian edition. See, the draft class is a little bit different, and then I'll mix 20 and 19 together. And then we'll get back to doing like 21 and 22. Let me see. There's a bunch of refractors and mojos of guys in the top 100. I'm trying to get the color out. Nice J-Rod there. All right, so we got Hans Kraus on the paper out of 99, Freeman out of 250 on the paper, Chamberlain out of 499 on paper, and Hentz out of 499 on the paper. In the back row here, we do have PCA and Meyer on the mojo. There's a few other guys, top guys that have mojo, like Bailey. We did get quite a decent amount of higher-end mojos, refractors. We had Zach Deloche, 218 out of 250 on the True Purple for the Mariners. Encarnacion, 72 out of 150 for the Marlins. I think Encarnacion's killing in the minors, right? Ragsdale out of 499 for the Phillies. Nick Gonzalez, big hit here, 92 out of 150 to the Pirates and John Cullison. Evan Carter, 19 out of 99 for the Rangers. Getting into the autographs, as I probably put the one autograph to the side like a boosted animal. We have Xavier Warren for the Brewers and John Cullison. Shane Drohan, 37 out of 150 on the True Blue for the Red Sox and Mike Zurar. Ben Hernandez, 85 out of 250 on the True Purple, going to the Royals. Cole Henry, 245 out of 250. I actually really like Cole Henry. I think he's going to be a good pitcher in the pros. I know he's a pitcher, which I know doesn't really tickle Mike's fancy too much, but a Nationals fan, he's going to come up. He's going to be a pitcher for the Nationals. 245 out of 250 on the True Purple. I think he's going to be a good pitcher. We have Garrett Crochet, 14 out of 99. This is probably the biggest hit, only because he's a professional pitcher already. Even though he's having Tommy John, he's dominated the mound at times. And we got Heston Kjerstad, who was a number 2 overall pick for the Orioles, and Natalie. The White Sox is going to Robbie Coleman, and the Orioles is Natalie. I do think that Heston Kjerstad will probably be in the pros. Maybe the back end of this year. If not, he'll be in there probably the beginning of next year. He's a little bit older because he had a heart condition. Otherwise, I think that'd be a huge hit if he didn't have his heart condition issues while he was in the minors early on. Because he was playing pretty decent in college. But I appreciate you guys getting in the break. Like I said, we'll post the 2019 draft. I'll do a whole price preview and everything later today. I'll do that in an interest post. I'll probably throw up a basketball break, probably random teams for NBA Prism. We'll see if there's interest. If it fills, great. If it doesn't, I'll just keep the case sealed and just sell it to somebody. To be honest, I'll try to break it. I know some people want to try to get basketball, but we'll see what happens. I might put up a football mixer based on interest or a baseball mixer, so we'll see what else you guys want to see posted today. But let's get that Leaf Trinity filled, and I'll definitely put a 2019 Bowman up there, which is the draft class like Adley Rutschman, Riley Green, a few other big guys already that are in the league. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good day, and be safe if I don't talk to you later.